It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Tsh, da, 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 da. Di, da, di, di, da, di, di, da, 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 da. Di, da, di, li, da, di, li, di, da. Di, da, di, li, di, da, di, li, 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 da, di, di, da, di, di, da, di, di, da. Pre-
Oh my goodness. Hopefully I sound okay. Hello everybody. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Hmm. Where's my fucking music? Hold on. Oh, there we go. I'm in the wrong thing though. It started. We love scuff. Hold on. There we go. Welcome back, everyone. It is great to see you all once again. It has been some time.
Emotional damage.
Very emotional damage. Thank you, Marcus, for the tier 3 for 16 months. Yeah, I can do that now. Did you see that? Oh. Whoa. It is the big Bemis patty. Yes, hello everybody. We are within the new improved Bemis bar. It's a wonderful place, isn't it? The Bemis Cafe, as I wanted to call it. But the problem with that, though, hold on. Oh, sit. Disgust happening already. It's fine. Oh man. Damn it. It's fine. We're good. Everything's fantastic now. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so the problem with calling this place the Big Bemis Cafe is the acronym that it becomes after you put that in there. It's bad. Don't put it into an acronym. I hope sounds and everything aren't too loud. I hope I sound clearer than I did 3 months ago. I've done some fine tuning this week on on sounds and things like that. I've added plenty as well with the Zoom, and we got some new BGM here for the cafe. Brand new place. It took 3 months to build. It's fine. We're here. Fantastic. How are we all doing today? I know it's been a while. Play them noises, bro. Everything works the same. The only thing, you're about to play D&D. Fantastic. Well, I hope I shall be in the background as we talk about my experiences in school. Of course, I hope all our arts are doing well. Revenue Sphinx, is great to see you again. Eden, we're back as well. Dardar, fantastic seeing you all. Foxes are wonderful for nuking things. I would know. I know one. Except she's got more tails. It's very fierce. Yeah, absolutely. Without further ado, though, time to get into the nitty gritty. Y'all are probably wondering if these 3 months of me going away were in vain. And not even I know the fucking question. Not even I know. I don't know yet. Wizard Marvin, welcome in. How art thou doing, my friend? Thou art doing well. or fail? That is the question. And not even I know. There's been a lot of suspense throughout the entirety of the last couple of weeks. Go back from ads. Welcome. I don't know why there's ads playing. I should get a bot that lets me know when those are happening. Welcome back. Bemis. This is Bemis. Welcome. Welcome, Bemis. Y'all found the redeems again. I've negated most of them to get through that front part, but we can turn some of them back. Shot. Some head pats. The gnome, of course. Discord ones. That loud one that I'm not going to name. Thank you for the hydrate. I should have gotten something beforehand. I have a large cup of chowder that I had acquired from work yesterday. I'm going to be eating that for the day. You can probably hear in my mic every single time I try to eat it. It's fine. We're fine. It's probably okay. I'm surviving. That's good. I am as well. The past 3 months have been a ride, that's for sure. But moving forward, well, it better not be. I'm gonna be sad. A Bemis. I was freezing. I don't know. It's probably freezing. I don't like that. That's not cool. Okay, that's nice. Welcome in, French Muffin. That's a little weird. Great to see you all. I can't say it enough, but I've said it like 7 times. I'm going to be repeating things a lot. So let's just be ready for that. But I don't know yet. As much as I'd like to tell you for confirmation purposes, I am not entirely sure. I'm going to talk about the majority of it in a couple of minutes. Down my list here. Experience and things like that. But if I'm able to progress, I have not gotten that confirmation yet. And the suspense has been killing me. And I hate it. Maybe it's just your internet connection. That would probably be it. But let's go into some exclamations. It was in October. Start of October. Sometime after the Valheim stream. Maybe 2 days afterwards. The first week that I got into school was just some paperwork, some confirmations on things when we were working stuff and what we were doing. The entirety of my schooling is going to take place in the 3 months. The first month was just going to be. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you, comfort. I don't know why that was so loud. Oh, it scared me. It's been a minute. The first month was just going to be getting back into the swing of things and experimenting with our knowledge, testing ourselves on what we were going to be making. We were in the lab for around 4 weeks, and each day was about something different. Like, we did vegetable cutting a couple of for a week. 1 week was dedicated specifically to different kinds of meats and meat cutting and stuff like that. I have a lot of recipes, different types or different ways that I like to try and cook for you guys in the future. That is neither here nor there. The 3 months after that were working in the restaurant at the college. This little offset restaurant that houses like 30 people, and they were mostly in there. First menu scared the hell out of me. It was very scary. Be prepping and stuff for them. The interesting part, though, was we were only there for 4 days a week. So from Tuesday, Friday, after the Monday off to work on like schoolwork and stuff. Honestly, it was very much needed. It was very much needed. But lab experiments were very nice to go through. I definitely needed the prep back up before going onto the floor. I was very out of practice. The last time I went to school was 2 years ago. I had gotten some things out of practice, my knife skills and stuff like that. But I have some pictures and things I want to show you, as obviously I need to show you all. I'm gonna move over a little bit in my behind my desk, a little big, but the main thing that I was fairly proud of, we were doing salmon cutting, and I personally love seafood and things like that. Like, if I'm gonna show a salmon without its head off, so if you're sensitive to that kind of stuff, away for like so there it is, wonderful as it could be. I got that thing, I deboned it, and we made small fillets out of them for the entirety of the restaurant, because we were making salmon tartare for the menu. I can't speak. I'm a little out of it today. It's fine. Yeah. We smoked it. Interesting. Like, we cured it with salts and things like that, so it didn't lose its color. And then we smoked it, and it was really good. It was fantastic. I wish I had gotten a picture of. I might actually have it. We're gonna go through the majority of these, and I'm probably gonna see a bunch of the stuff that I uploaded yesterday. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I forgot we did that. Okay. So, salmon cooking, it's fantastic. The way that you process it is just a marvel. I love processing and different types of fish, because there are so many different ways to do so. Like flatfish is entirely different than the round fish that you're using, but all of it can be some way or another for cooking itself. More importantly, this was just in the lab. We did a lot more salmon cooking, stuff like that, on the floor, not in the lab. That's that. It was wonderful to see. Yeah, lab stuff. It was fantastic. We also did Dungeness crab in there as well. Yeah, that boy. Look at him. Look at him right there. Look at them. They're amazing. They're fantastic. Beautiful. I'm not holding this, but that's them. We boiled them alive. I hope that vine boom is not as loud as I thought it would be. You don't know what's gonna happen. You're gonna die. I'm not in the exact position to do the other one. You're gonna die. Yeah. No, we boiled them. It was fun. Oh, why are you still on the fucking here? I looked away for a second. I thought I put it away. Well, we killed him. He's dead. I don't even have to read that, but I know exactly what you're quoting, and I love it. I can't play it on stream. I don't have a sound bite for it. Funny. It's amazing. Money. Yeah. But the first 3 months were menu 1. That was all the salmon. The Dungeness crab was just for experimental purposes. We didn't actually serve that. After the 3 weeks of menu 1, we did there was a party for a bunch of investors that we booked for. It was very high class and totally out of the ordinary. I did not expect all the things that happened. After that, we had like week after we had a full house of people coming. Had like 34 people for one day. Tuesday usually was like preparation for the next 3 days of service for when we were doing menus, and probably the busiest day we ever could have gotten was the week after the investor event, because we were cooking for like 90 people for the week. I had to prep for 90. It was insane. But shortly after that, or before that, after the event dinner, we had what is called a black box challenge, and it's essentially like, you know, kitchen TV shows where it's usually like, oh, you must prepare this. Well, you have to use these ingredients. Essentially, made a 3-course meal with essentially everything that we had to have in the box. Wonderful.
Elder Guardian return tax.
Yes, don't start a tax here. You do not need to start a tax here. It's not happening. First fish of the day, though. Butterfly. I thought I did. Okay. Reopen that. You can cast fish now. I don't know why that was, I don't know why that wasn't there before. There you go. Don't start a dragon tax. I started that for D, and we don't need. No, we don't need to fork all possessions over to a dragon. We don't need to do that. Yes. Anyway, black box challenge. That was fun. We had to think of things on the spot for what we were cooking in the challenge. Oh no. It's starting. Oh, there we go. Someone has entered the cafe. Welcome. Welcome, little bud. Welcome to the cafe. This is my first stream back from my 3-month-long hiatus. Going to school. Welcome back. Welcome to the cafe. You little shit. Wait. Why is Discord at only 100? What? I thought I put it a lot more. Never mind.
Did I hear Dragon Tax?
You did not. I don't know why that's so loud, though. You little shits. You started a hype train. How dare you? As I'm explaining things as well. Oh, it was terrible. No, it's fine. Thank you all. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything from everyone. Dragon Tax is real. It's not real. Oh, how dare. How could you even think of such a thing? You should be ashamed. Yeah. Feel ashamed. So, after the Black Box Challenge was the big parties for the rest of the 3 days, and then we went immediately into menu 2 after. You know who else appreciates you? My mom. Yeah. I need to implement a redeem that's just me going, you know who else is like this? My mom. Something along those lines. Just so I can respond to myself. It'll be funny. Another thing though, I have added some redeems. Obviously we've got some new sound bites. There's a new one that I added. It's pretty pricey. It is. You can smite me now. That's fun. I don't know why my voice is so cracky this morning. I probably need to hydrate. I wish I gotten someone to hydrate. Oh well. We can do that in a second. It's fine. No. You can smite me along with changing my appearance with draconic transformation like you always could. Thank you for hydrate. For now I will just eat chowder for the rest of it. Yes. And thank you again, Nova. Great to see you as well. A big Bemis. I had something. It's probably not gonna help dry my throat is for some reason. But it's fine. We're fine. We're chilling. We're fabuloso. So I talked a bit about the lab and what we were doing then. I should, yeah. We're after our lab work for meats and stuff like that, we also had an entire week dedicated to like bakery and everything like that. So we made sorbet, which, if you don't know, is essentially ice cream without the cream. Fantastic. It's the dumbest way of saying it. I said it anyway. It's very interesting to make. Ice cream itself is very interesting to make. As for majority of it, it's we made cranberry sorbet for the, and I don't know how to say it, but we boiled cranberries to get all this. We just kind of ground it up and then made it into ice cream. We had a machine at the college that we put it into, and it would constantly move and freeze it. Point them. Thank you. Thank you, Internal Revenue Sphinx. I appreciate it. Y'all have been amazing so far. Let's see. Yes, here. This is essentially what we were using. We ground up the cranberries.
Hello, what you doing?
Hello, Shia. Ground up the cranberries and then put it through a strainer, and after which turned it into sorbet. Call me by your name. Sorry, Kirkland. Fuck. Why is your name in Twitch your profession then? That doesn't make sense. Not making sense. Look at the sorbet. It's beautiful. It's magnificent. Yeah, don't block my face for a second. But we made a great sorbet. It was really good, surprisingly. I did not expect that to actually do. It's for the bit. That's fair. Thank you, that guy Bemis. Great to see you. It is fantastic to see you all. I will be saying that every 10 seconds for the rest of stream. And you know I will. Oh god. It feels so good to be back. In the middle of my ranting. Fantastic. Moving on though from our departure from the lab photos here. At the end of our endeavors with the desserts and stuff like that, we also had an entire day where we made hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres are usually something for the guests in restaurants before they get to the main. It's a small little 1 or 2 bite-sized treat for everyone that showed. We made a lot of cool in that class. Our class was the most inventive and creative out of all the classes that our instructor has had past like 10 years. So that's not saying something. I don't know what it. Going to Appy's though, our little hors d'oeuvre appetizers. I made this one. This is the one that I did with my group that I was in. We made a small little wonton cracker hors d'oeuvre. It was in a small little plate. It was topped with mixed greens, and we made like a hot sauce confit mushroom. And confit mushroom is basically just roasting mushrooms in a whole lot of oil, and taking it out of the oil, straining it a little bit. It's nice and soft. Put it into our hot sauce mixture. Presented it like we had a charcuterie board. Well, So we made we put the plates on that. It looked really it was topped with shallots and a bit of green onion on top. The green there. It was really nice. Personally, it was probably my favorite, second favorite out of the day we had there. And our instructor said that ours was the most inventive. We went through a lot of experimentation with different hot sauces and stuff like that. And we made a bunch of mixtures put in the hot sauces. Next one though, it's a very typical hors d'oeuvre that you'd probably see in most restaurants. This is a salmon tart on a cucumber bed slice coin. There's a lot of different. The main point of it is, I believe the group that put it together made like a slurry or blended a bunch of salmon with various different sauces and piped it out onto the cucumber before we're putting a little small piece of our cured salmon that we had left over. And I actually helped them with their hors d'oeuvre, as they didn't have enough time to cut the salmon. So I made these small little triangle or diamonds that you see of the top of it. And I topped it with dill. They were delicious. That was fantastic. It was beautiful. The one that amazed me the most from that day, though, was the pancake. I think that's something. They were using shrimp on top, and they made it was like a potato patty or pancake, and it was fantastic. This was easily the best one there, and I am so jealous that I didn't think of that either. It was fantastic. They added a bit of I believe that's a cottage cheese in there as well, some sort of soft cheese that they piped on with a bit of shrimp and a cucumber just for a bit of flair. It was fantastic. All and everything is fantastic. So, to go into a bit more depth on how each month, now that we're finished with the lab stuff, center myself. The first month of service for menu 1 was a doozy. It was a doozy. Not a lot of us knew what to expect for the first day of service. I was in the appetizer group. We had different groups. One was in the appetizers, others were in the trays. The main. The other was in dessert. So, starting in appetizers, we were doing the tartare and stuff like that. We also had bone marrow. Bone marrow was an interesting thing to make. We cut it in half and then oven roasted it and put like a parm crust on top. It was really interesting. Innovative. I have a story to tell on that later on in this section though. So appetizers. Not a lot of us knew what we were doing. It was very very hectic first day. Well, gradually through, we got, honestly, still pretty great. Fantastic. After appetizers, our group moved over to entrees, and for one of our entrees was a lamb sirloin, and it was marinated in a pesto sauce and pan fried or pan seared, and then butter basted afterwards. And as far as I'm aware, and as far as I'm concerned, I was crowned the Lamb King when we all went into appetizers. Through the entirety of the course, for all three groups, I did the best meal out of menu 1 and menu 2. I have definitely found a passion for cooking with steaks and stuff like that. I feel like I do it very well. But that's not the only story we got for the entree group. Shortly after, I think it was on the Thursday we were doing. We were cleaning up, and for another, we were cleaning up everything, and we have a like whipped cream. I don't know what that's called. I don't remember what it's called. I'm trying to explain it. It's one of those tools that you use to you compress air into it, and you make whipped cream out of it. My bro out here has been maxing. Yep, no, I can cook a pretty good slab of meat if I do say so myself. Yeah, absolutely. Which I prefer. Oh, ladies or gentlemen, it is definitely ladies. Kirkland. It always has been. Don't you fret. That topic aside, so our instructor was cleaning out the whipped cream tool I just cannot remember the name of, and he had it aimed into a garbage can, and he pressed the trigger on it to expel the rest of liquid that was inside, but it didn't get everywhere on the floor. Unbeknownst to him, it went everywhere. It went everywhere, including on me, that was right beside him, talking to him. It went everywhere. It was really bad. I had to go to the bathroom and clean myself afterwards, but I was soaked in the foam that was inside that thing. It was insane. It was so funny. After the incident with the whipped cream foam, we moved on to desserts. Now, for how menu worked, we had an entire class, 12 people, with 4 people on each station. Full glass. And for the dessert station, we 2 of us had to go serve the guests in the restaurant. And to get it over and done with, because I'm not a good people person. I dread talking to people, especially in a work scenario. I decided to go first. I'm like, shoot, screw it, let's do this. Let's do this. Let us do this. And oh my god, I do not envy anyone in the service industry. You all have it really bad. Oh my goodness. Some people can be really, really hurtful in the service industry. To be fair, it's food. You don't want to eat something that looks ace or is presented in a terrible fashion. But it was bad. Not a whole lot of people were mad or disheartening when I was serving for the first week. But there was just one table that really pissed me off. It was really bad. And keep in mind, these people at the door know that they are in a classroom setting, and not everything is going to be the same as a real restaurant industry. They guests pay a summed amount for the prefix menu, and then they do not, though they know what to expect as it's explained to them at the door. And of course, gratuities and drinks are not included within the prefix. They pay for that as well. But for this particular table, it was our first day on the line. It was the Wednesday. And my parent, my dad and his girlfriend, and my aunt and uncle were there with our Oma. And I was serving their table. They were pretty nice. They gave me a lot of compliments, which made up for the rest of the time, because I was stressed out. I was so stressed out that day. It was unbelievable. I was so stressed out. You would not believe. Because I'm gonna go to confrontation, and serving people and screwing up was one of the worst feelings, which I did a lot that day. But no, everybody was fine except for this one table. This one table of 2, and it was, I assume it was a date night of some sort. And it was somebody's birthday. Me, not being very new to the service industry, did not ask whose birthday it was when I got to the table. You should do that in that sort of scenario. So they got their drinks, and I got their orders, and then I did not ask them who's the birthday, and I did not include it onto the bill until we realized too late. We had to quickly do it on the fly. Either way, everything was going fine. I was just really stressed out. And when they got their desserts, which I believe it was a sticky toffee pudding, and it was one of the other. The main focus is the sticky toffee pudding. So the guy was the birthday, but we put it on the toffee pudding, and it was for the lady. So when I got in there, and I was like, "Oh, happy birthday! Here's your toffee pudding." He's like, "Oh no, that's for her, and my birthday is in a week." It was in a week. This week, next week, when we were finished with doing that service, it was terrible. That ticked me off a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry about that. Here's the birthday present, or here's the birthday plate. Anyway, we put on the just on the plate made of chocolate, and it's just like, oh, happy birthday, yeah. No. Seeing, I went away and cried myself to death because I was so embarrassed, and me not knowing that I'm supposed to go back there every couple minutes to see how everything's going. Instructor that was making sure we were doing everything correctly in the dining room had gotten wind that lady was not enjoying her sticky toffee pudding. And as I'm serving another table, I can see her sitting down with this lady and solemnly condoling her for whatever happened. And more panic and stress ensued before I went into the back. She went into the back and explained what was happening to myself and my other friend there that was serving with me. She was here previously and gotten the exact same last week. She was here the week before and the week that I was serving, and she was not happy with how her dessert turned out. It was not the same. It was laughable. It was terrible. She littled the fuck out of this sticky toffee pudding and demanded that we had make her a different, which is why I do not envy anyone who works in the industry. Y'all have it rough, but I assume that most people who do so know how to deal with those type of people. We had to get one of the students from the previous group that was working in desserts come out into the dining room and explain to her how everything works and how it would not be the same each week. There was different people cooking it, different people making it. And she just could not understand that it was different. It still ticks me off to this day. Aside from that, the rest of service went smoothly. The Thursday that we were working was good. Everything was fine. I had actually gotten to de-stress a bit and actually learn how to service people. One of the main notes that I will say is talking to whoever you are Surfing is a really good way to de-stress yourself in that situation. If they want to do it. If they want to be let alone, do it. Just leave them alone. But a good example was another couple that I was serving. One of them ordered the bone marrow that I had stated before, and he had brought up some of his heritage to me, and like, oh, this is from my, like, something that sounds familiar to I've had as a kid. I'd like to try it. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So I went on with it, and according to him, I can't remember where exactly he hails from, but apparently the bone marrow that he ate, he drank with a straw. It was insane. Like, it's hard to picture that, but instead of cutting it in half lengthwise, he would just drink it through a straw, get all the bone marrow outside. It was something else. Definitely something else. I did not think I need to know. But that was also an interesting story that I thought I'd mention. Yeah. Going forward after that, just only on menu 1. That's almost out. Wow. Insane. Apart from menu 1, the rest of it went smooth. I was very happy with how everything turned out. Getting good feedback from my instructor and chefs. From the in-between, from menu 1 and menu 2, was, of course, when the events were happening. That was a busy week. We had like 3 days or 2 days to prepare for Fester dinner, and then the Black Box Challenge. After that, complete mystery. And then immediately going into menu 2 after. Menu 2 went a lot smoother. In fact, I'm going to show you some of the stuff we made in either one. I still have pictures to show you all. I'm going to show you all my magnum opus, one that I presented for the majority of menu 2 and perfected in menu. Started making the event. This is a chicken liver parfait. Now, I know what you're thinking. About parfaits are supposed to be cold and sweet. Wrong. Correct, but wrong. So, in order to make this, I had to grind up a bunch of chicken liver, some butter in there to keep it secure, and some onions. And we ground it up, put it into a mold for like bread, and we made a chicken liver parfait. It was massive. I had to cut it into strips, and then we put the strips on the table. So we topped it with a bunch of pickled vegetables, as you can see, carrots, onion, and I believe some radish. Those are all pickled vegetables on there. And we also did a wine jelly with it as well. The main goal, oh, it was so good. It looks fantastic. Enhance it. I want to show it off. Look at it. It's beautiful. On top of it, we also added a apple relish, Granny Smith apple relish. I believe there's also cranberry and stuff. But yeah, port wine jelly, fantastic. That was fun to make. We also did pickled mustard seed as well. The main goal, or how you eat this thing, is you take it little by little, then eat it alongside the bread that we provided, which is brioche. And brioche is the best type of bread. It's the best type. Fantastic. No, I was in charge of making and serving chicken liver parfait for the entirety of the dinner. The event. And the majority of yes, brioche and sourdough are ass. I need to do a tier list of bread. I'm gonna do a tier list of bread next time I get, or next chance I get. That sounds like a great idea. I'm doing a tier list of that. That might be coming up this week. I need some things to I need some ideas to do stuff for next week. We can get into that later. But brioche, fantastic. I love brioche. After eating a bunch of the brioche and different kinds of breads and stuff like that, it has now become my favorite of all time. Nothing can pass it. It's beautiful. The other thing that we made for the event dinners was a carpaccio with paper berries and quail egg. Those are quail eggs. Those are small. That's probably the size of my thumb. That's how small they were. Carpaccio was interesting. I cannot remember how we made it, because I didn't make it myself. But we used the meat slicer and we sliced very, very thin pieces of this. Put it onto a plate and then topped it up with. It's supposed to be eaten like a salad, obviously, but still. But it was very nice and very fun to make. For the investor, wait, was it for the investor dinner? No, it was for one of the events, or one of the large parties afterwards. Making you hungry? That's good. That's grand. That's fantastic. Because that's the entire point of this stream. You've been trapped. You have been trapped in my hell of meat and food. That's the entire point of the stream. I'm making you guys hungry. Well, eat the food. Just eat your food. Eat your food. So, moving on from that, we also made, we of course did the hors d'oeuvres for the investor dinner and the large parties. And for one of the giant party dinners, I was in charge of making the hors d'oeuvres for like a bunch of people. Not knowing a whole lot about hors d'oeuvres and things like that, I decided to go with the old-fashioned American grilled cheese. I was very happy with these. Probably shouldn't have shown you that one yet. A lot more to come. Yeah, here. Talk about this one for. Oh shit. Walking around OBS. Look. This grilled cheese I made with. It was a 3-cheese blend of cheddar, aged cheddar, and mozzarella, I believe. Put on to a bunch of slices of bread that we had left over from the previous day. We made pickles. As you can see, there's small little pickles there. And a homemade spicy ketchup. We made a ketchup in class. Made it look really nice. I think I made... Well, I made this way too big. Let's open it up. Here we go. I made around, like, I want to say 30 of these. I didn't have enough time. I had to get people from other groups to come and help me because I didn't have enough time to make it all. We made a lot. Like a lot. It was a lot. Less sugar in it? Yes. In a way, I suppose. We made it with less sugar. It was a lot. I think we added a bit of sugar, but the important part about it was more of a spicy ketchup. I think it dipped their grilled cheese into. It was fantastic. I tried it myself. I was proud of mine. Beautiful. Locking my face with how big that is. Yeah. That's great. And hello, Varenus. Welcome. Welcome in. Got me so hungry. I went and got chips and dip. That's great. Call me Pac-Man. And he little high. Yep. No. It was really nice. I'm definitely proud of myself for doing it. Wow. Why'd that come from the middle? That was crazy. Oh, hey, Mara. Hello, Flower. Welcome in. It's great to see you again. It's been a minute. Been like 3 months. Oh my god. I've been away for so long. Oh. Stretching. I'm tired. I am really tired. It's been a day. And last night, oh my god, I had to wake up early yesterday to work. So I'm just really tired. Oh, shoot, man. So, 3 months is basically a minute. No, it's definitely 3 months. I don't know if that's how time works. To be perfectly honest. But moving on from the big event dinners, stuff like that. Menu 2 was very fun. Again, chicken liver parfait was my magnum opus of the entirety of stuff that I worked on. Menu 2 was very interesting. We probably had best group out of all 3 groups. My group coordinated a lot better than the rest. And yeah. Oh, thank you, a French muffin, for this up. You're one fantastic 3 months. Oh hey, wait, did you start that? Did you start that as I went away or some shit? That's funny. That's nice. That's beautiful. Yes. Where was my train of thought going? I completely forgot. Damn it. Yes. Group stuff. That's what I meant to say. Yes, so we had the best group. A lot of my other three helpers, I don't know what the fuck to call them. Peers. Peers is a nice word. My other 3 peers in my group were very helpful. We all picked each other's weaknesses up and we carried each other to the finish line, and essentially just completely destroyed the other two teams for coordination and time. For example, in the service part of the days for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, in entrees, one of the students are picked at the start of the week to be sous chef. And where sous chef is basically we're helping out the chef plating the entirety of the dishes that go up. And with that, I will show you something. For example, risotto. Risotto is our vegan dish for that time, and it's really nice. Like, I liked it. We had to help him plate everything and make it look the same, or tables the same. Our group, instead of bickering and fighting over who should be sous chef and give orders out to everybody, we just thought, hey, instead of bickering about this, why don't all of us just go one day someone's sous chef, another day another guy's, and that worked out pretty well. Someone didn't want to be sous chef, so myself and two of my peers were for the other 3 days that we were serving that week, and it went very well. Yeah. We also made the bouillabaisse. It's essentially a main entree soup. Mussels, clams, and a leek soup, shaved onions, and then to help you eat it, we gave people baguette toast topped with wheat. It's hard to describe what Rui is, but it's essentially it's the main sauce to go with a main entree soup. Just like how it's used to help eat the parfait, it's essentially like that. I believe we also did duck breast. That was fun. Those are not maggots on top. That is wild rice. Bread. Big bread. Wild rice is interesting. They start off as like these black pellets, and then they pop open when you fry them, like a pan. Okay. We gave them a bit of wild rice on top to accommodate, make it look a little fancy. Excuse me. And yeah, that was menu 2 entrees. Menu 2 desserts were very fun. Oh, canned bread. What? I'm confuzzled. I'm not gonna question that though. Menu 2 desserts were fun. And so instead of serving menu 2, I was in the back making all the desserts. I can only do it once a week, or once every menu. Whoever did serving first was in the back for the next one. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is bread in Spanish. Fuck, I forgot about that. No, you're right. Anyway, I was in the dessert section. I was making everything like that. I want to say, guys, I found my body double whilst working in desserts with one of my people. This guy had the exact same humor as I do, to the T, where we would finish each other's sentences by making memes out of it. It was hilarious. And the two of us were in a room together for more than 6 hours. It was hilarious. As some of you might know from previous guest show appearances of mine in the past couple of weeks, where I was on Dee's channel for a bit just to talk and stuff like that. I've been getting very good at voices. I can do a bunch of voices and stuff like that for various different characters. We did a lot of those. We did a lot of different voices for just various things. There was a point closer to the end of that week. I cannot remember the exact conversation because it's too funny what we did after. But someone was talking to my peer that I was working with, and she said something along the lines of like Megan or something like that. And my brain went, oh, Megan, like Meg from Family Guy. So I did the good old Peter voice and went, shut up, Meg. And immediately at the exact same time, my good old friend did the exact same line in the exact same tone. It was amazing. He is probably one of my best friends now. It was beautiful. Fantastic. There was a lot of different scenarios like that. For instance, we did a really good Joe Swanson voice. We did that a couple of times. There was a point where we were joking around and talking, and one of us went, hey, wouldn't it be funny if Donald Trump did a bunch of lines from different Smash Bros characters? And then, like, for the entirety of the week, we just started saying nonsense. We were just like, this is the Monato's power. Backslash. It was terrible. It was magnificent at the same time, though. We also did the exact same thing for Squidward. Yeah, that's a voice I could do too. He did it better though. There were so many good times that I had in Menu 2. It was amazing. I through this and through many talks with all of my peers. I need to oh! Damn it. Hold on. Getting rid of the booth. There we go. Now I'm on top of the counter. Yeah! There we go. I'm on top of the counter now. It's your fault. Oh. No avocado. Anyway. I completely forgot where my train of thought was going. is I need to pinpoint
あらあら
I think
ダーリン
I am Blub. I am Bemis Blub. Yes. I need to tone down some of the sound redeems, because that definitely clashed a lot with the BGM that's going on right now. But it's fine. It's okay. Big yawn. Okay. That's a perfect place to actually segue into something that I forgot to tell you all. There is now a yawn command I have implemented that I'm just now remembering because I yawned. If you type in exclamation mark yawn, you can now track how many times I've yawned when I've been streaming. Only do it when I yawn. So I'll probably reset it. Either way. Now we here. Now we grooving. So, oh yeah, there's a bunch of desserts and stuff that I'll show you because I did a lot of cool desserts. For menu 2, because obviously I couldn't exactly take pictures of stuff whilst I was serving. I was able to get some photos and stuff. And first one that I personally charge of plating, panna cotta, white chocolate panna cotta. Look at that. It's beautiful. We made it with honeycomb toffee, which is really interesting to make. I'm gonna show you all that soon. And small bits of caramel, not a caramel sauce, or like just sugar and butter. Top it with a bit of mint, stuff like that. And a cranberry sauce. Not my favorite that I made. The next one that I have though is a lot better. Yeah. Move myself on the counter. This is the lemon tart. We had a birthday that day, so we included that on the happy birthday. But this right here is my magnum opus. It's beautiful. It's what the cranberry sorbet was made for. We froze it, so it didn't obviously go bad. Yeah, we made burnt orange caramel sauce for the lemon tart. The meringue was interesting to make. We made Italian meringue, so instead of just whipping together egg whites and sugar, whipped the egg whites first and then added the sugar after like melting it to make it hot, which made the meringue stick together a lot better. It's beautiful and I'm very proud. Probably one of my favorite things to do. And the rest, this was a student inspiration that someone made a chocolate caramel brownie. Very nice. I believe they made their own ice cream for it to go along with it, along with a whipped cream. That they made themselves. Very interesting. Not as good as my meringue though. I made the best meringue. pictures around. OBS not cooperating with me. Go. Yeah, so along with that, oh, there's broken toffee. There's the full toffee. So I had made this right here with my own bare hands. It's beautiful, isn't it? And they smashed it. Mashed it. My beautiful little boy. Can't believe them. And by them I mean my peers. I had made it myself, and then as I was going to go show the chef what I had done, I picked it up and I broke it. You're supposed to break it. It's toffee, obviously, and we cut it up for the service for Anaconda, but it only cracked in half. I'm like, oh no, chef, I broke it. Oh no, help me. And he just gave me this disgusting look like, Rainbow, you're supposed to break it. And then immediately, as everyone around him heard that, they came over and just started punching the shit out of it. Whoa, that's a cool toffee. I just punched it. That big hole in the middle. Like right here. Right there. That's what that was. Someone punched my toffee. Couldn't believe it. It was crazy. And we got tart mold. That's what the lemon meringue went into. I've found a new understanding for how cool making lemon meringue is. We made, or the chef had a bunch of like molds. Thank you for getting the yawn. Had a bunch of molds for the tarts, and we had to like put it in there. We made sure that the dough didn't get too warm, because it would just break. It was terrible. But I'm very proud of how I made both of them. They were very fun. So after that and everything happening in menu 2, I perfected my ability to make protein. A lot of it had to do with just the temps and stuff like that. I now know that it is very, very smart to undercook your meats first and then gradually get it up that you want to. We had a lot of meats that people wanted, like medium rare. That was basically just the temp that we needed to get. And I pretty much just knocked it out of the park. I probably had one of the best meat cooking in the entirety of the class. It was very nice. And so, after the whole debacle of, thank you, I'm just seeing French muffin just right on top of the yawning. Thank you. Because I'm gonna do it again. You're not gonna judge me or mark it down again. Oh shit. Okay. That was the final yawn. I'm not gonna yawn anymore. Not a single time. After menu 2, we went on to have a massive buffet for it was a Christmas buffet. It took place in December, right before our exams. We essentially had 3 days to make everything for it. I don't know why I don't have pictures on here of the buffet, but it was massive. There, I believe we were making food for like 120 people. Around there. I think it might have been a little less. I'm trying to type command very slow. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's just 4 letters. It doesn't be that much. I almost did it. If I were going to. Damn it! Stop mentioning yawns. Making me yawn. I'm glad it only does it once. I'm pretty sure I put it on a cooldown or something, so people don't do it infinitely. If it's not, I should change that. I have my dashboard up right now. What the heck is it? I put it in a bot command. Yeah, there's a cooldown on it. It's like 15 seconds. It's fine. Doesn't, then I could. Individual command cooldown. What the hell? What? Huh? Weird. I think it's just 5 seconds. Up at 10 so people don't do it in the same number of seconds there. It's delay. Anyway, going back to the buffet. It was a big buffet. There was a lot of people showing up, and to a certain extent, it was kind of stressful. A big thing for buffets of this caliber was someone had to be cutting meats at one of the tables outside, so we had to bring them more meats when they were getting low. We made a lot of waffles, different veggies, mashed potatoes. There was an entire oyster bar, where someone was deshelling oysters to give to an entire massive bucket of seafood, or like mussels, shrimp, lamb, stuff like that. Many different types of salads, Caesar, beet, potato, great, a lot of food. Plenty of different types of breads as well. An entire table dedicated to and desserts and stuff like that. Fantastic. We went through a lot of food. Even then, we still had several plates and extra food to go. And going back to food that was there, actually, there was we had to make appetizer platters for a bunch of appetizers that were there as well. Someone made a entire like mirror of cured salmon, shaved. I had made a parfait mirror as well, that had a bunch of different sliced meats on it. We made into parfaits. I think there was like a rabbit mold that we made. Very nice. Wrapped in bacon. It was really cool. Afterwards, we had a lot of food left, and I think I went home with like a large majority of the food. There were several different to-go boxes of just buffet food that I left with. I think I had like a stack of 7 of them. There was a lot of food left over. 3 of them were like full of desserts. We made cheesecakes. And yeah, a lot of food. I pretty much just filled the back of the fridge that we have here at the house. And yeah, a lot of food. A lot of food. Main takeaway from that experience, though, is the importance of keeping a level-headedness when switching out a bunch of food in front of people. We had to go through we had to go through a bunch of people that were still getting food, and grab the food that was right in front of them that was low on stock and fill it up with it. Generally, though, great experience. And there was actually some recurring characters that came back from previous nights of being in the restaurant. The bone marrow guy, yeah, him and his girlfriend came as well. And at first, I didn't notice them because I was talking to one of my peers that was manning the meat station. Everyone was sat down and stuff like that. So we were just like talking, conversing, like game plan and everything like that. And he stood up and he walked over to me and he introduced himself, and I immediately recognized him. I'm like, oh my god, it's the bone marrow guy. It was so great just to see him again, because it was just a highlight of the service that I did. But wasn't the highlight of the service that I did was also seeing that lady that did not like her toffee show up to the buffet. Yeah, that's right. Oh! Oh! What? What? Hello, Koi. Hello, Koi, and welcome. Welcome to the buffet. Not the buffet. This is a cafe. Hello. How art thou doing? It's been a second. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, let us get you shout out. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm back. Here, hold on. Let me get behind the counter. Okay, magic. Mystery. There we go. Okay. What? I did not call you fat. That's rude. That sounded give you a heart attack. Oh yes, I probably need to lower the noise on that one. That is the rating noise that I like to put on. My bad. That was loud. Anyway, let's get a out to my good friend Koi. How you doing, Koi? It's been a second. I definitely wasn't talking to you like 2 days ago. Come here. Give a shout out to Koi. What do we got? Oh, hey, I know this.
As a cloak goes flying, and Ezra pulls you back.
Oh my god. It's boy.
We'll take a quick break.
Oh!
Look at him.
That was the most anime shit ever.
Oh, I remember that one. That one's funny. Clip's long. That's... Oh yeah, we're getting a Raid Shadow Legends ad. Let's go. Oh, that's funny. Oh no! Oh shit! This was not anticipated. This was not anticipated. Cut the clip. Cut the clip. Okay, that was funny. That was very funny. Why did someone include that in the clip? What the fuck? We are not sponsored by Raid on this channel. That was funny. That was funny. That's the backlash I get for showing random clips to people. Anyway, welcome in. Yeah. No, I know it is. It is. I just like to see other people's content. I didn't expect there to be a Raid Shadow Legends attachment to that at all. But yes, go check out Koi. She's getting into the VTuber space as well. She's fantastic. And then again, welcome in Raiders. I hope we all are having a wonderful day today. We are just going through a bunch of my cooking experiences from stream. Well, yeah, obviously whoever cut it didn't clip it correctly. Or clipped it, didn't cut it correctly. But still, I can't believe this. That's just backlash from being like, alright, let's shout out my friend. Fucking Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah. Either way, it's great to see you and welcome in. I've completely forgotten my train of thought. Oh, Jesus. Big stretch. Okay, so back to what I was saying for buffet things and whatnot. That same lady that had belittled me with her terrible misconduct showed up at the buffet, and I'm like, oh no, oh god, why is she here? God dang it! Oh, I hate this so much. Yeah, it was really bad. I didn't seem to mind it though. I just kind of like, ew. God, why are you here? You hated our food last time, jeez. She probably came like several different times after that week, even though she absolutely hated her food. But it's still ticked me. So, getting to the conclusion of our predicament today. After the buffet, and we were all finished with that, we immediately went into our final exam. The final exams occurred of 3 different degrees. First one was our written exam. That's one. It's like 100 questions for multiple choice questions. 4 choices. Like 2 of them are really bad. One of them might be the answer, and one of them is. I did not score as great as I hoped I should have, but I still passed. We were told afterwards, after we were finished that exam, that but a majority of us had already passed the course before taking the exam. And yeah, so in that regard, I have successfully passed my second year of culinary college. Problem is the exam that came next. I made into this a lot because it was very stressful for me. The next one was our practical. Practical exams are essentially, for the industry here, is we had to make a 5-course meal for one person, our chef, obviously, and we had to do it within 4 hours. These 4 hours were trivialously difficult to do in my experience. Anyway, I have an entire thing about it here. I just need to fucking grab it from my Google Docs. Yeah, there we go. So for the exam, we'd known what we were going to be making like weeks in advance, and we had to make a recipe for each of the courses. The first course was a cold canapé, which is basically just cold hors d'oeuvre, and it had to include scallops. I had not done any scallop work in the class yet, but it was very brought back by what we had to do. I did a lot of research for the exam, and what I had failed to realize is that even though the scallops had to be sous vide. Oh, what was it? I don't remember the name. We essentially had to either make it into a tartare, like we did with the salmon, or cook it, in quotes. We had to cook them in like a slurry of lime juice, oil, and different spices. And I took that option because there was no way I was fitting it into the exam otherwise. So I made a sea scallop canapé on a coin or disc of cucumber and a Dijon mustard mixture made with mayo and some Dijon with the scallop on. The main criticism about that was my scallops were way too big. I cut them far too big than I should have, and I did not clean them. The main issue with cleaning scallops is there's a little divot in the scallop that's like juts out of it that I failed to notice when putting it in there. and I had marked it. But other than that, it turned out fairly well. The next course for the exam itself, we had to make, we had to use pears in it, and we had to make a hot canapé, which is just an order. That's essentially what we were. What is special about Dijon mustard? Off the top of my head, I'm not entirely sure. I think it's just the way it's processed. I think it's just the way that it is processed in how you make it, which is how it becomes a different flavor. Because normal mustard, it's got that traditional mustard taste. This one has a more distinguished taste to it. So I think for the most part, it's just how it's processed and how it's made. It's turned into. I could be completely wrong about that, but I want to kind of look that up because I'm curious myself. Yeah. So, from what I gather off of my knowledge and Google, because Google's great, it's just the flavor, texture, and mixture. Technically correct. It just has different colors into it. Like grainy Dijon mustard is a lot different than normal mustard because of what's in it. Yeah, that's essentially that. Really interesting. I'm glad I know that now. Yeah. For our hot canapé, we had to use pears in our canapé. Though we also had to use phyllo pastry. And if you don't know what phyllo pastry is, it is a paper thin pastry that, when exposed to warm air for way too long, it starts to fold in on itself and become extremely fragile, more than it already is. You only use Dijon mustard personally? Yeah, fair enough. Dijon does have its taste. It's very good. I should probably start using it myself. It can be used in a lot of different scenarios. Most commonly used in most hors d'oeuvres anyway. I believe we use a lot of it at work. Phyllo pastry is very difficult to mold and shape. And we had to make like 6 of these hors d'oeuvres given to the instructor. We also had to include pears in the thing itself. So what I thought of doing was making a goat cheese canapé, adding pears on top and candied walnuts for a garnish on it. The problem I made is the mold that I was using, we used muffin tin. The muffin tins that I got were way too big for a canapé of that size. So it took him like 3 bites to actually be able to eat all of one of the canapés. Which shouldn't be what an hors d'oeuvre should be used for. Aside from that, I made it way too sour, the goat cheese. I made it far too sour. Should have included some honey into it. Other than that, though, it was fun. It was still very difficult. Oh, I'm not tied to the background. There we go. I'm locked into place now. After the canapes were finished, we also had to make the main course. We were given half of a lack of ram. I just said that. I meant rack of lamb. Oh boy, I am so tired. Rack lamb. There we go. Okay. So, because I didn't have enough time to make any sort of marinade or special thing for the lamb of rack, simply just use salt, pepper, garlic. We were supposed to include the rack of lamb itself, as well as a gnocchi, a type of essentially like potato starch that you boil, kind of like pasta. Honestly, I had to include that, as well as some vegetables and a sauce of some sort. I had went for zucchini and carrots because I needed one of the vegetables had to be turned in order for us to get a mark in that area. Turning a vegetable is essentially there's a certain knife that you have to use to turn vegetables, and it's essentially making it into a shape and in the exact same shape as the rest. I did it on my zucchini because I didn't want to attempt to do carrots. Zucchini was a lot easier because you only had to make it look like a leaf, whilst carrots were, well, you had to make them into barrels. So I went with the easier option and did the zucchini. For that, again, sauce, I pan-seared my lack of ram. Oh, rack of lamb, rack of lamb, rack of lamb. I pan-seared it and then finished it in the oven. I didn't want to do anything fancy with it. There was no need to do anything fancy with it. This exam is a show of our abilities to do something right and not to show off. That was one of the larger instances of what we meant. And yeah, no, I definitely chose the right option. Seems for you, rack of lamb, scribe quadrant. What's the history on that? That's interesting. Oh, I see. Do you do scribe quadrant or something like that? That's funny. That's right. Scribe. Oh my god. That's amazing. Scribe quadrant. It's because the queue. You're anticipating the queue way before. That's nice. That's probably funny. Oh, big stretch. For the rest of the entree, I didn't season enough for the entree itself. And the sauce that I made was too liquid. It needed to be reduced a bit. They made a pan sauce that was red wine and lamb stock, mixed in with the seared pan that I made the lamb rack in. So it needed to be reduced a little more. I probably should have waited on. But the problem, it's so close to that point, I was starting to get late on things when they were supposed to. We had a time limit, 2 hours. We were not able to plate or serve the chef anything during the exam. But afterwards, after those 2 hours, we had to state time frames on when we were going to give him our food item. The canapes were already ready by when the 2 hours were up, so I just kept them warm and or cold when they had to be plated. The lamb rack was a little different. I did it way too late, and it ended up being late, but I perfected it by getting some more flavors in there and making sure it was okay. I was running out of time for the rest of my stuff, which made it really difficult to keep the sauce from being there, or from being on. But after that, it was fine. After our entree, we had to give our desserts, which had to be profiteroles. A profiterole is essentially, it was made out of the same thing I made my gnocchi out of. It's essentially just, instead of boiling it, noodle, we oven roasted it and made little balls filled with pastry cream. I added some vanilla to mine to give it a bit more of an oomph as it was cooking, and then I made my pastry cream. What everybody didn't do that I did is I made my pastry cream first and then stored it in the fridge that we had. So it was out of the way and I could do it immediately as it came into fruition and make the profiteroles. Everybody got that late. I did as well, but mine was more on time than everyone. And obviously they were pretty good. Like, I topped it with chocolate sauce that I had made. It was like heavy cream and milk chocolate we had on campus. I still have some, and I'm gonna make more eventually. But yeah, that was fun. The profiteroles were probably the best thing to come out of that entire exam, because I was just struggling with mostly everything. The next thing, the final thing, was our bread. We had a choice between making 1 baguette, half a sheet tray of focaccia bread, or 12 small dinner rolls. I chose the dinner rolls because they seemed easier to make. The problem with mine is that they did not rise when they were fermented, and they did not come out as great as I wanted them to. So they suffered for it, and it was probably the worst thing to come out. I've out of the 6 people that were also taking the exam with me, there's 6 of us one day, and 6 of us the next day. I finished all of my stuff first and was graded first. And a bunch of people had to go into overtime, which was essentially a half an hour after we were allowed to plate stuff. People don't gain marks from doing, but well, they gain marks. But the mark for being on time is not given. I didn't go into overtime. The only person in my group that did not go into overtime. I got some things late, but that's a lot better than going into overtime. It was stated in my grading period. He took everybody aside one by one and explained throughout the exam what we could have done better, what was good, and everything like that. There was a lot of negatives that I received that day from when we were working, but I passed that as well. That part of the quiz was, or that part of the exam, I did pass as well. The practical exam itself was pass or fail. So if I had failed that, I would have failed the course. But I didn't. I got through it. I believe my final mark out of everything was like 83 or something. Yeah. So out of everything, profiteroles were probably the best. And then my lamb of rack probably second. But my dinner rolls were a failure. That they were not very good. After that, the final week went from Tuesday, we did our written exam. And then Wednesday, group practical, Thursday, group 2, and then Friday, the C of Q, the Certificate of Qualification. I'm not sure if the US or any other country does this. For Canada, it is something for culinary purposes, like the government or something like that does. And it's not mandated by the school. We had to come in on their time. I woke up at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock in the morning to go in and do this test. It was tough, and I still don't know the answer if I passed that yet. I've been looking through my emails for the past 3 weeks. It's been a while, and I'm not sure if I've passed yet. I will let everybody know in the Discord whenever that day arises, but I don't know yet. It's yet to be it's yet to be proven yay or nay yet. I do not know whether it's at all, in fact. But I'm sure I did fine. And if not, then oh well. This entire experience through the 3 months have been fantastic. Even if I were to fail the CFQ, I can always take it again. I know that I passed the second year itself. I just need to retake it. That's all that's needed. Now, what was the other tangent I wanted to do? It was in my face. at it for just a moment. Damn it. Oh well. That's the end of my story. That took 2 hours. That was very nice. Synopsis of the story, though, I missed you all. You all, through many of my friends on Discord, all of the good luck messages has definitely gotten me through this part of the journey. And to do so, I want to pay all in sorts with a bit of insight and cooking streams eventually. I'm going to be rearranging my room here in a couple of months, and I want to set up a cooking station in here if my room can allow it, to try and do some cooking streams with some friends of mine who wish to do them alongside me. We can just do like talk streams and stuff like that, and some cooking. This next week or so, we're probably just going to be doing cooking streams and stuff like that. I've gotten my schedule for next week, and I want to do some cooking. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I've already got 2 games that I want to try out, one of which will be on New Year's Eve. It'll be on the 31st. I'm gonna see if I can get more friends to do so. But right now I have one little guy that's coming to help me. We're gonna be doing some collabs on that Tuesday. Into the New Year's, I've also picked up Cooking Simulator. I don't know how well that's gonna go. But we shall see. Another one I also was thinking of doing, I saw my friends doing a couple weeks ago in November. There's a game, I think it's still in early access.
Welcome to
I don't know why you decided to... Why are you on? This game on Steam, Hail and Tail Tavern. That's also might be a nice treat to go around to. Honestly, Koi, if you can, I'll have to check with you guys. Are we doing D&D this Saturday for Virgil? I can't remember. We might do some. Is it? No, it is. I think D&D is this Saturday, if I remember correct. Yeah, it is. I know you don't play. We are his wife, so I'd imagine that you would know. I think, yeah, okay. D&D is this week. Maybe on the Friday or something like that. I imagine we're wrong. It is this Saturday. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Either way, his session is this Saturday, but I don't think he's doing anything Friday. I'll have to check with him, but I'd be down to do some Ale and Tail Tavern for a stream, depending on when y'all are fucking doing shit. Yeah. Oh. My stuff was last Friday. My D&D session was last Friday. Speaking of that, y'all remember that D&D stuff that I was talking about with Isla and Sphinx? Yeah, I want to pick that up eventually as well. Probably sometime in April next year. It's taken a bit longer to cook. I need to get with more of them about doing that. Scratch. Yeah, that's coming up as well. Another big thing that I need to actually check in with is out of the top of my head. How did I just forget about it? Yeah. So, college is very expensive. College is very expensive. I need more money. So, for my birthday this year, I would like to try and do a subathon, actually. Yeah, don't we all? I'm a little behind with my finances. So, in order for the hiatuses that I've been taking this year, along with my need for making sure that I'm still okay to live in the place that I'm living, probably gonna do a subathon. Probably just be a week. Probably next to my birthday. I want to do something. There'll probably be surprises, things like that, or a bunch of you all funding towards my debut model, which I want to do as well. Yeah, well, I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'll have to talk with those who have done it previously to get some insight. But I think that'd be a lot of fun too. What else have we got? Yeah. Next week on the Tuesday shall be strictly cooking streams for like the next 2 weeks or something like that, I like to imagine. There are some other games that I've been looking into. There was the Aeon Tail Tavern, obviously, doing Cooking Simulator as well. Then Overcooked. That's the one that I wanted. I played the original Overcooked with my cousin when we were like, I can't remember. That was a long time ago. We played it on his friggin' Xbox. Finances? What jump scare? Oh, I see. You just spooked about finances yourself? Yeah, we could all use a finance man. One of these days. Oh, my room has been interrupted. Give me a second.
Koi Aikichia gifted a tier 1 sub to Virgil Veneficus. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
That was weird. I didn't know that. What the hell? Why did it play that? I didn't know it did that. Interesting. Thank you for the gifted sub, Koi. Money cannot buy happiness, indeed. But a 95% of the problems could be solved. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. That's a lot of money to find on the side of the road, though. Goodness. Like, oh man. don't even know what I could do with 100 grand. To me, small brain, that's a lot of money. Like, I could pay off a car with that. Indeed, a boy can. That is also true. US or Canadian? Because I think that the difference between that is very grand. Hold on. I need to see. There we go. I know it's like, I don't know, 100 grand USD is around 69,000 US dollars. However, us is worth more than, yes, it is. Yeah, Canadian would be the equivalent to around $69,000. Nice. Nice. I think if it was reversed, though. Yeah, if it was reversed, US would be around 144,000, yeah. So, either way, that's still a lot of money. The funny, nice word. Heck yeah. It's the best word. It's the best funny word. Haha. Everyone's so fucking hilarious. Oh no. I don't even know what I could pay for with that much money on either side. Could definitely pay off. Okay. Shit. You little fuck. I was about to have myself a bit of chowder and you screwed it up. How would you do that to me? Hello, what the fuck? Oh no. Oh man. Oh no, no Marvel Rivals. That's really unfortunate. I must say, out of a bunch of, like that game's great, but the amount of like clips and dumb shit I've seen on Twitter about Marvel Rivals is amazing. There's like a bunch of the plays and stuff that they do. It's amazing. Oh my god. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Hell, that might be a game that I stream as well. Need to I need to go and check. Or I have checked it out. I need to stream it. That's what I meant to say. Good. Oh, that was the experiences in which I had heard over many days and many weeks of culinary school. It's definitely been a bit. I'm fucking tank. It went on the other window. Yeah. What's the things you saw on Twitter from our rivals? Oh, it's just people doing dumb stuff. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I can bring it up. I have clips and stuff. I can probably import them into OBS for a sec. Just gonna lower the BGM just a little bit so these can be played in full amazingness. Media source, there we go. Huh? Please don't play automatically. That'll be a real scuff. Actually, hold on, I can do one better. Studio mode. There we go. I know how to stream. There we go. Okay. I have a lot of memes on this game. I just gotta find them. It's literally just dumb clips from the game. I just need to find them somewhere. Take it. I have a lot of memes going through the entirety of my meme folder right now. Unless I don't have to. I think I posted a bunch of them to. Yes, me as well. That is one of them that I was gonna talk about. Was the Jarvis memes. Those are fantastic. Where is that? Oh yeah, there. I found it. I found it. There we go. What the hell is it? That's probably not what it has to be. I do this wrong. I think that's it.
I've always admired your work, Mr. Stark.
Hold on.
Well, thanks,
Oh. It's not, I can't hear it myself. This isn't cool. Give me a second. That was probably really loud too. God damn, man.
I've always admired your work,
Up at its
Mr. Stark.
finest. There we go. Why? Oh! Fine, I got it. We're good. Media source. There we go. Oh. I'll lower it a bit. Don't blow our eardrums out. A little lower. And here.
Well, thanks, kid. Good to know my tech lasts the test of time.
Actually, we've made some pretty serious advancements since then.
Clearly, you've never owned an air fryer.
It's the face. It is the face. Hold on.
I've always admired your work, Mr. Stark.
It's amazing.
Good to know my tech lasts the test of time.
Oh,
Actually, we've made some
fuck.
pretty serious advancements since then.
Clearly,
Pause it. Yeah, that.
you've never owned.
Oh, man. Clearly, you've never owned an air fryer. Oh, boy. Oh, it's fucking hilarious. I love every single one of them. Clearly, you've never owned an air fryer. Like, I have another one that's like that. It's not a video, but it's just the face. Hold on. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Found it. Oh, okay. Image. Go. Done. Can I not implement it? No. Damn it. Oh shit. Just copy paste it? No. What the hell? Oh, that's because it's not in here. Where the hell did that go? Oh, it's in my pictures. Okay. I'm putting all this shit on here. Hold on. There it is. Just make sure it's good. Yep. Here, I'll put it over top of you guys. There we go. It's not supposed to be funny, but it is. It's so dumb. What do you mean? What? You can add so many what jokes to what I said. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, what was the one that I saw earlier today? And I wish I still had. I don't remember. It was, it's like Jarvis, wipe my ass and clip that shit. It was so dumb. And I don't think I'll ever be able to find it again. Anyway, this is the regular segment of just me reacting to memes. I hope you enjoy. It's fantastic. Oh man. That must have been. Either way. These memes are so stupid. What's that other one? I know there's another one in here. It's literally just people playing Marvel Rivals, but it's just dumb. It's really dumb. There's one of Iron Man, and Iron Fist is behind him, and he like flies like half the way to the map, and he's still just dashing over and kicking him. That's so dumb. So I realize halfway through this, so I don't think I'll be able to play most of it, because I'm pretty sure some of them slur, which is unfortunate. I should try to do a like a just chatting stream where I'm just laughing at my own memes, because I find my own humor very dumb. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. It's not in here. Oh well, it's fine. Anyway. I need to call it Scholar's Wisdom or something. And it's just like the meme of the week. I get people to like send me in memes from the Discord that are just like, yeah, wisdom is wisdom, don't you know? I am Draconic Scholar Extraordinaire. I have the book. Look at the book. It's a great book. Yeah. I'm gonna keep these on screen until we end it, because I think they're hilarious. People are just gonna walk into stream and be like, what the hell is that? What the hell? It'll be funny. You have books too? Doesn't mean I have wisdom. You have wisdom in those books. Wisdom doesn't mean insight on everything. It's gonna be in certain different aspects. For example, the D&D 5e skill check. There are many of them for wisdom, but most people who are able to get proficiency in those skills is very little. You can only go to a certain extent of them, unless you specifically want to. Interesting. Okay. It took me a second. I'm just gonna scroll through these memes forever. I keep on looking back at my OBS. I just see fucking Robert Downey Jr.'s smug ass face. It's so dumb. I'm having a great time right now. Oh man. Oh, joyous me. Okay. I must find more. Hold on. Wow, this is very interesting. Here we go. Here, I'm just gonna get a bunch more. Get a bunch more of these on screen. Fuck is it? Jarvis, remove his balls. Here we go. This is all the stream's going to be. Now on, we're just going to be talking about random bullshit after I've finished. Jarvis, beat it at 400 BPM. Fuck. Is it? I don't know why this has just devolved into me doing this, but it's funny to me. Image. There we go. One more to the pile. Magnificent. I don't know how big this is gonna be because it's got a bunch of text around it. Welcome to the Meme Cafe, everybody. There we go. Interest you in some memes specifically about Robert Downey Jr. Just put them. I wish I could. Wait, actually, I can. Up a group. There we go. You are so right. Can I put it behind me? I can. Here. The right one. Which one did I get? Where did I put it in there? There we go. There we go. That's behind me. I think so. Yeah. we need to stylize this place more. Understand? We need memes everywhere. Right there. Just taking out my brother's shits for. You gotta. I don't understand what you're talking about. You expect coming to my stream, and not think you're gonna get hit with a bunch of memes? Are you out of your mind? I didn't set that one up correctly yet. Blood. There. Yeah, I think that works. Well, yeah. Okay. Oh, I keep on growing. I need to. There we go. There. Okay. We can just get rid of that. That's a video. I can't put that on the shelf. Here, we'll put this one down here. Can't block the menu. Ow. Why the bonk? That's not cool. How dare you? As you can see, we have a wide range of memes. From mustard. This one should stay because we are in a cafe. You know why? There's mustard in cafes, right? That's the mustard. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just putting stuff on shelves. I don't know what you mean. They're on the shelves now. Well, I need to do a deep cleaning of this place and make it more memey. Now we got the mustard over here. If you want some mustard, just ask. Now we got Jarvis. Remove his balls. And piss my pants. Now this is dumb. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Bemis. Welcome in. Go man, Bemis. Welcome. Hey Frost. How you doing? Would you like some unadulterated memes? Lord might. Bemis. I'm just fucking around right now. I've gotten through the nitty gritty explanation things as to why I'm fucking why I'm here now. We can fuck around, you know. It's fine.
Hello, hi, I'm so happy to see you.
I joined a Discord. That's what happened. Still can't say it. The accent's too thick. Yeah. I mean, you redeemed it. You did do it. I mean, you'll get it eventually. It's like hanging out with Groot for too long. Once you start hanging out with him, like it goes, I am Groot will actually form words. That's what Bemis is, 100%. It's just Bemis, but I'm saying an actual sentence, 100%. I need to find more memes to put on the in the background. You know, all of the yes, more memes. This is the Bemis Meme Cafe, and we have nothing but memes. Oh, I have one better actually. This is better. Give me a sec. I don't like unpiss my pants. We do a better one. Go. Oh, that got big. Okay, hold on. Oh shit. There we go. We're perfect now. It's fantastic. No. Next stream we're in the cafe. I will have more thought out memes than just these here. But for the topic of today, because we started talking about Marvel Rivals, this is what's happening now. You only have yourselves to blame. This is your fault. It's just letting you all know. Oh man. Oh, big stretch. Oh, I think I can see that the problem with the overlay that I have here, I can't put stuff behind me because you guys aren't never gonna see that unless I'm in one of my iconic transformations. I gotta put like one here. I gotta like maybe one like right where my head's at, like, you know. And it can't be behind here because it wouldn't fit. Can't fit behind the chat. Like, I can space some of these out, you know. We'll see what happens. Oh man. Why am I now on a mission to just find stupid memes? Y'all need to send more memes in the meme chat in my Discord, obviously. I also need festive stuff, obviously, because of the yeah. You know what I'm talking about. It's the festive holidays. There. You know what? There. Forgot I had this. This was drawn by the wonderful Hecapede for going on hiatus. It was on our Valheim stream. Yeah. Well, it was wonderful, isn't it? It's fantastic. And now it'll just be done here. There. We have ads in the cafe, you know. But you need to check your BPM. Bemis per minute. Obviously. Oh shit. Okay. Well, instead of being boring and things like that, I need to find another topic to think or to talk about. It can't just be memes. Unless it can. Unless we can just talk about memes for the next 2 hours, you know? No. I'm glad that I have returned to you all. This has been a treat. Just simply laughing here and talking with you all has been fantastic. Definitely woken me up. Totally. I haven't yawned since the last time someone was sorry, still the command. As I say, I can yawn. Jesus. Yeah, thank you. Fuck. No, there's lots of lots of cooking stuff in store for the next year. I cannot wait to show you all the marvel that we shall be going through today. I feel as though I'll be able to show off my insight to you all next time, along with just a bunch of interesting facts and things. I'd like to start a chef thing where I just play cooking games and stuff like that for a couple of hours. For some days. Actually, you know what? After I'm finished with the cooking streams for the next 2 weeks or so, I'd like to dedicate a day in the week where if I'm not working that day or I have some time, that'll be like a dedicated food game stream. It'll probably be on Saturdays or Fridays or something like that, or on the off chance that I'm not needed on a weekday. Then there are some things I need to still pinpoint for streaming and stuff like that, but we'll see. Again, Overcooked, 100%. I'd like to play that with some friends. Ale and Tail Tavern, I know Koi's all giddy about it, and you definitely want to play that. I will have to talk to Virgil, if he's not in chat already, and just being a sneaky little murder hacker. I like how these two memes are in frame when I zoom in. They're wonderful, aren't they? Don't you love them? They're perfect. Oh, let's see. Who is online? Sheen is on too. I think it might be time to scooch my little self along. There are some things that I need to finalize today with some folks for next streaming, along with there's some things to do. Great first day back. I'm glad so many of you waited for me to come back. I'm sure that's happened before whilst I'm streaming, but I just noticed it now. I need to get a new mouse. That's another thing that needs to happen. Because that can't keep happening. No, that's me. My mouse is very worn out. I've had it for like a couple of years, and I think its battery's starting to die. Which if I move it around too much, it just does not like it. Just shuts off. And it restarts again. It might be the cord too, but either way. I don't think I have any other things to talk about, unfortunately. Yeah, it's probably the cord. Not sure I have anything else to talk about. I believe Hasheen is just starting up for today. believe she just started an hour ago, yeah. It's been a minute. It's definitely been a... Indeed it is. Yes. We shall probably be going over to Pesci. It's been a marvel, you all. I'm so glad that I was able to return to so many faces today. I definitely had my worries. No one showed, but I'm very glad you all did. You all made my streaming journey so much more better. Just by being here and chatting and lurking, and every single one of you is fantastic. But yes, we shall be going into Peshin. We just started an hour ago. She's just chatting. You can pass the chatting train along. Raid messages, yeah. Yes, of course. Thank you all for
Mods.
Oh,
Crush the skull.
oh
Thank you.
fuck. Why now? That thing has been on for 3 hours. And I've been going on for 3 hours. Thing's been here since the start of the stream, since I showed my face here. And you smite me at the end as I'm getting ready to do a raid message. God damn it! So yeah, I took a bit of inspiration from Isla's Mega Bonk. Gave my own twist on it of being just, oh Matt, you smite me. You have smitten me. How dare you? Wow. As I'm explaining what we're going to do next. There is no cooldown on that, by the way. So, yeah. For next time. I shall prepare our raid message. We shall be Bemis raiding today. Simple message for you all. Oh my god. As I type it out, I press the space button. Oh my god. Like how I've just huddled down here. That I it's too scary out there, you know? There you all go. Are me and myself. I shall be our raid message to go. I shall be seeing you all Tuesday. I believe our next you as well. I'll be streaming on Tuesday on New Year's. We'll be doing some Overcooked with some friends. Yeah. Hopefully you all have a great New Year's yourself, and I shall see you then, 31st. Have a good one, everybody.